That morning the air cut through the streets like a sharp knife. The wind was harsh as if it didn't want anyone to be there. Anna walked quickly, her hands in her pockets. She was returning from shopping, but her mind was on the animals left outside in the cold. Since childhood she had a soft spot for animals. She always felt their silence, their innocence, the look in their eyes that seemed to say, "Just love me." Just as she turned onto her street, she heard a sound. It was a faint, muffled whimper mingling with the wind. He paused for a moment. His heart raced. "Is that a dog?" he thought. He followed the sound. And at that moment the sight he saw tore his heart apart. A German shepherd. Its fur was wet, its body trembling. Next to it were 3 tiny puppies, all huddled together. The dog looked at Anna with its eyes. It wasn't asking for help, it was just saying, "Please don't be afraid, I won't hurt anyone." Anna bent down and approached slowly. "Hey, it's okay, calm down, sweetie," she whispered. The dog tilted its head to the side as if listening to her. The puppies were shivering, sneezing occasionally. At that moment Anna made her decision. "I can't leave you here." She took off her coat and covered the puppies with it. Then she realized she couldn't pick up the dog. It was too weak but still proud. So she walked slowly, talking. "Okay, come with me. I promise you won't be cold anymore." The dog slowly began to follow her. At that moment, tears welled up in Anna's eyes. When she arrived home, Emma was the first to open the door. She was a 7-year-old girl whose cheerfulness lit up the house. "Mommy, what's this?" she shouted happily. 10-year-old Chris came in behind her. "Mom, is that a dog?" Anna smiled. "Yes. I think he'll be our guest now." The children practically jumped for joy. Emma immediately sat down on the floor and looked at the puppies. "Mom, they're so cold. Can we make them some warm milk?" Anna smiled. "Of course, right away." Chris looked at the dog, his eyes filling with tears. "Mom, look how it's looking at us. It's like it's thanking us." At that moment, Anna's eyes met Laura's. And in that moment the name slipped from her lips. Let her name be Laura. The children shouted at the same time. "Laura. Yes, that's great." Days passed. Laura and her puppies slowly recovered. Emma and Chris wouldn't go to school without greeting them every morning. As the cubs learned to walk, the house filled with laughter. Laura was now part of the family. Anna often thought, "The day I found her, we were actually saved." Because ever since Laura came home, that warmth, that love, it was as if it had permeated the walls of the house. One day, as Chris was coming home from school, a car passing by on the corner swerved quickly. The notebooks in Chris's backpack spilled onto the ground. Just then, a shadow darted forward. She suddenly stepped in front of Chris, pushing him aside. The car screeched to a halt. Chris fell to the ground but was okay. Laura just looked at her, panting. It was as if she was saying, "As long as you're okay." Chris cried and hugged her neck. "You're my hero," she said with a trembling voice. From that day on, Laura became not just a friend but the protector of the house. The puppies grew up, and while they were running around in the garden, Emma put little collars on them. She named each one herself, Milo, Luna, and Max. Anna looked at them from the kitchen window. Her eyes filled with tears. "How strange," she said to herself. "One day I opened my door to help. Now happiness comes and goes through that door." Laura would sometimes come to Anna, resting her head on her lap. In those moments they would gaze at each other silently, as if words weren't necessary. 2 mothers. 1 human, 1 dog. They understood each other from the heart. Years passed. Emma grew up, Chris became a young man. But Laura was still with them. She wasn't as fast when she ran anymore, but her gaze was still the same. Warm, loving, reassuring. One evening, Anna was sitting on the porch when Laura came to her. She laid her head on her lap. Anna smiled. "I did my best, didn't I?" she said. Laura just closed her eyes. Snowflakes were falling slowly from the sky. And inside that house lay years woven with a dog's love.